In a quiet memorial park in Western Sydney,
Salute.
past, present and future Defence Force members pay homage. Among them, Amric Singh.
I'm actually working as a driver specialist in the Australian Army.
If you caught the Anzac Day march today, you may have noticed these servicemen with their unique head turbans. The Indian Sikhs have a rich and long history of serving alongside our diggers since Gallipoli and serving in our Defence Force today.
Sikhs always stand up against injustice, be it in normal times, be it in the medieval times, be it in the wars. So when it comes to serving their nation, they're very faithful and they put in the hard yards to protect their land, protect their country and protect their people.
And that they did in the trenches alongside Commonwealth allies, particularly in the two world wars.
Latest reports show that 80,000 men a month are joining the Indian Army.
Little is known of the tremendous war service made by the Sikhs. They make up just 2% of the Indian population, but in the world wars they made up about a third of the Indian fighting force. They became the best of chums with our Aussie soldiers. They provided dangerous escorts to Anzacs, transporting Turkish prisoners in the Great War. The Sikhs could hold their ground and became a respected fighting force to all the allies, particularly Aussie diggers, who fought with them shoulder to shoulder.
Sikhs are war-spirited people who are ready to go to action when time needs be, and yet we're a peaceful community who loves to give back.
Historian and community leader Amar Singh says Sikhs are very much like down-to-earth Aussies.
The Sikhs come from a farming background communities, so they're more like country people. They're very friendly, very robust, and about, they'll have a chat with everyone and anyone, right? So it was part of their ethos of the religion, the culture, the personality, and their heritage, all coming together, formed a fearsome warrior, and yet they were loyal and kind, and wanted to be friends with everyone.
I join Amar and Captain Sajinder in Sydney's Sikh temple, where Sikh food, they say, brought soldiers from many cultures together.
Do the soldiers eat this on the battlefield?
Oh, definitely. This is our staple diet. So Sikhs would, take their culture, their food wherever they went, no matter if it was warfare or everyday life. And this is what brought people together as mates.
I bet it was more popular on the battlefield to have food like this. It was? Much better than eating bully beef.
That's it, mate.
Main this is dal,
Yep.
rice and chapati.
That's it.
Beautiful.
In fact, one of our most famous diggers, John Simpson, the soldier with his donkey who rescued so many injured, would often eat with his Sikh comrades because he enjoyed their food.
That's one story. We know there's probably 100 others who were to come and share the meal with the Sikhs.
Food aside, the respect they gained in war was through their dedication to enlist and the fierceness of their fighting. Sikh regiments would be wiped out because they truly fought to the last man. 19 enlisted Australian Sikhs lost their lives in World War I. There are no known photos of them, just names and the Aussie towns and cities they came from. That's why these 3 Aussie Sikhs quietly came to that park today. To honour those who served, those lost.
My grandfather, he served in the Second World War and he died during that war.
And those about to enlist, like Amrit.
I come up from family of army background, so my father served around 45 years in Indian Air Force, so that's what motivates me the most to join the Australian Defence Force.
The spirit of serving and the need for the country was overwhelming than their own life. They could have just settled in a private life and not worry about it, but they chose to fight with the Imperial forces.
And for that, we should be truly thankful.
Lest we forget.